begin by letting your steps arrive gently to the shoreline, as if the world is not asking anything of you right now, only offering itself to be noticed. The sand beneath your feet is not just ground. It is a soft history of tides that have already come and gone, each grain holding a memory of water, light, and time. And now, here are you, not as someone rushing forward, not as someone trying to solve or fix or reach, but simply as someone walking at the edge of something vast, where the land remembers how to let go, and the sea remembers how to return. The sea does not ask for your attention. It simply takes it gently with the sound of its breathing. In and out. A rhythm older than thought, older than worry. And as you walk, the horizon stretches like a quiet promise that nothing is ever held in place forever. Even the sky is in transition now, slowly letting the sun dissolve into color, like a thought which is fading more and more. There is a kind of honesty in this moment, a softness that does not demand understanding, only presence, only witnessing. Each step you take is a small agreement with the earth. I will be here, without rushing away from myself. I will be here, even with what I feel. I will be here, and that is enough for now. I am here, even with all that I feel. I am here, and that is enough for right now. The waves do not arrive with urgency. They do not hesitate. They simply come very gently forward and then return, as if remembering that letting go is not an event, but a natural rhythm. You are invited into that rhythm now, not to become the sea, but to remember that you have always known how to move like this. So keep walking. Let the shoreline hold your thoughts loosely, like water holding reflections of the sky, never keeping them, never losing them, only letting them pass through. And with each breath, you are allowed to soften into this wide open listening, where even your anxiety, if it appears, becomes just another sound in the distance of the tide. Not something you need to follow. Something you can simply let dissolve into the vastness beside you. The sun lowers a little more every minute, and the world becomes less about definition and more about feeling. A cool breeze on your skin, salt in the air, the hush between one wave and the next. A space that asks nothing of you except that you remain gently present inside it. And here you are, walking, breathing, held by something larger than thought and quieter than fear. Take a slow breath in. As if you are drawing in the color of the sky itself. And exhale. As if you are returning it to the sea. And again, inhale. And exhale. Just like the tide remembering its way home. Keep walking gently along the shoreline. There's no need to change your pace. No need to arrive anywhere different than where your feet already are. Just this steady meeting of sand and step. Sand and step. As the ocean keeps breathing beside you. Now slowly let your attention begin to turn inward. Not away from the world around you, but into the space that is quietly listening to it. Into the body that has carried you here. Start at the very top of your head. Just notice the crown of your head. Perhaps there is warmth there, or coolness, or simply awareness. And as you breathe out, imagine a very gentle loosening, not something being pulled or forced, just a softening, like tension realizing it no longer needs to stay. Now bring your awareness to your forehead, the space above your eyes, the place where so many thoughts like to gather. And you do not need to stop those thoughts. You only notice the space beneath them. And with each exhale, let your forehead smooth itself completely, like tide-washed glass, becoming still once again. Around your eyes now, notice if there's any holding there, any subtle effort to see, to anticipate, to stay alert. And now you can let that effort ease just a bit, as if your eyes no longer needs to search for anything. They can simply rest in softness, even while open to the world around you. Even while aware of the ocean beside you. Now bring your attention to your jaw. So often where the body carries unspoken things. Let your teeth part slightly. Let your tongue rest without instruction. And imagine the jaw becoming heavy in a gentle way. Not tight, not tense, just supported. Like something finally is allowed to stop working so hard. Now bring your attention to your neck. Feel the space between your head and shoulders. As you walk, notice how your body naturally balances itself. Nothing needs to be held in place with effort. And with your next exhale, allow your neck to soften just a little bit more, like a rope slowly relaxing its pull. Now bring your attention to your shoulders. Pause here with your awareness. These are places that carry invisible weight, responsibilities, expectations, quiet worries. And you do not need to name them. You only need to breathe. And as you exhale, let your shoulders drop just a fraction, not dramatically, just enough to feel the idea of release. As if the ocean beside you is helping carry what you no longer need to hold. Now bring your attention to your arms. Let your attention travel down both arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, and notice how they swing slightly as you walk. You are not holding them rigidly. They are allowed to move with the rhythm of your steps. And you can just let them feel heavier, more at ease, like they are being gently returned to rest. Now the hands, notice them without changing anything. Perhaps they are open. Perhaps they are slightly curled. Perhaps simply existing. And imagine any subtle tension flowing out through the fingertips, dissolving into the air, carried away by the coastal wind. Nothing needs to be held there anymore. Now bring your awareness to your chest, the place where breath arrives and leaves. Like the ocean itself is mirrored inside of you. And there is no need to control it. Just notice it, rising, falling, rising, falling. And with each exhale, imagine a space opening within your chest. Not emptiness, but openness. Like the horizon expanding inside your ribs. Now the stomach. This area often holds a quiet tension, even when we are unaware of it. And you don't need to push anything away. Just allow it to be seen. And as you breathe out, let your belly soften. Let it stop bracing. Let it simply exist, supported by the rhythm of walking and waves and breath. Now the lower back. Feel the subtle effort of standing, moving, balancing, and imagine that effort becoming easier, not removed, just softened, like sand slowly adjusting to the shape of the tide. Now the hips, the place where movement begins, where every step is born. And you can let this area feel looser now. Fluid, unguarded, as if your body is remembering it does not need to resist movement. It only needs to allow it. And now the legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves. Each step already carries you forward without demand. And you are not pushing yourself through this walk. You are being carried by it. Let the muscles soften into that truth. That movement can be gentle. That effort can be minimal. That you are allowed to be supported by the earth beneath you. Now the ankles, the quiet hinge between you and the ground. Notice the subtle adjustments they make with each step and allow them to feel free, responsive, unburdened, like they are trusting the sand to meet them softly every time. And finally, the feet, the most honest points of contact. Left, right, left, right. Each step is arriving, each step leaving. And with every contact with the sand, imagine releasing something small. A thought, a worry, a tension you did not know you were holding. Let it be washed away instantly by the next gentle wave that reaches the shore. Now take a slow breath in through your nose. And a long, quiet exhale. Let your whole body feel as if it has just set something down. Not everything, just enough. Just a little more ease than before. And again, inhale. And exhale. Letting the ocean beside you do what it always has done. Not taking from you, just reminding you how to release. Keep walking, keep listening, keep allowing the body to become lighter with each passing moment. Not because anything was wrong, but because nothing needs to be held so tightly right now. The sunset continues to soften. The waves continue their endless return. And you continue step by step inside this quiet rhythm of letting go. You keep walking slowly along the shoreline, and now there is nothing left to search for. Nothing left to fix, nothing left to carry in the same way you were carrying it before. Just the sound of the sea arriving and leaving, arriving and leaving, as if the world itself is breathing you into stillness. Let your awareness soften even further now, as if the boundary between your body and the air around you is becoming less and less defined, not disappearing, not vanishing, just loosening, like the edges of you are no longer held so tightly in place. The wind touches your skin and you do not resist it. The sand shifts beneath your feet and you do not resist it. The sound of the waves rises and falls, and you do not resist it. And in this simple, not resisting, something begins to open, quietly, naturally. It is not that your thoughts are being forced away. It is that they are no longer being held so tightly. Like a hand slowly opening after a long time of holding. And whatever was inside that grip is now free to be carried away by the air. Feel the sea beside you, not as something separate, but as something you are moving with. Each wave that reaches the shore is also reaching you, not breaking against you, but passing through you as rhythm, as movement, as release. The sunset deepens even more now. The sky is becoming softer, wider, quieter, and it feels as though the world is gently dimming, not into darkness, but into rest. A resting light, a resting earth, a resting you. And as you walk, something begins to feel different. Not dramatic, not sudden, but subtle, like a long-held attention, forgetting why it was held. Your thoughts begin to space themselves further apart, like footsteps in soft sand, becoming less frequent, more gentle, more distant, and between them there is quiet. In that quiet, are still here, but you are no longer only inside your thoughts. You are also inside the wind, inside the salty air, inside the wide horizon that does not rush to explain itself. And now, imagine something simple. The earth beneath your feet is not separate from you. The sand, the stones, the shells, the water that once passed through them, all of this is part of the same slow, living present that is also holding you right now, not as something above you, not as something outside of you, but as something you are already within. You are being held, not metaphorically, in a distant way, but in the most natural sense there is. Held by gravity that keeps you grounded, held by the air that fills your breath without asking for permission, held by the steady rhythm of waves that have been moving long before this moment and will continue long after. And as this understanding settles gently and quietly, you may begin to notice that nothing in you needs to fight anymore. Even the anxious parts, even the restless parts, everything can soften. Everything can rest. They can all be held. Let your next breath come in slowly. As if you are breathing in the entire shoreline, the salt, the wind, the fading light. And now exhale gently. As if you are releasing yourself into it. And again, inhale. And exhale. Like the ocean is breathing through you. And in this rhythm, something begins to dissolve. Not you, not your awareness, but the separation, the sense of being against life instead of within it. You are not standing beside the sea anymore. You are a part of its listening. You are not under the sky. You are part of its vastness. You are not walking on the earth. You are being carried by it. And there is a quiet relief in that realization. A soft letting go, deeper than thought, as if something inside you finally stops bracing, finally stops preparing, finally stops holding on so tightly. The waves continue, and you continue, and everything is allowed to be as it is, without resistance, without urgency, without fear needing to lead the way. If thoughts appear now, it is only like foam on the surface of the sea. It rises briefly and dissolves back into the water it came from. No struggle is needed. No story is needed. Only watching, only breathing, only being. And now imagine the entire shoreline around you becoming a gentle presence that is aware of you, not judging, not asking, just holding you. The sand beneath your feet holds you. The air around your body, it holds you. The fading sky, it holds you. The ocean holds you in its endless, rhythmic presence. It is as if nature itself is remembering you, recognizing you, welcoming you back into something you never truly left. And you can let yourself soften into that recognition, into that belonging, into that quiet truth. You are not outside of this world, trying to survive it. You are a part of it, made of it, held within it. Take a slow step and feel the earth meet you. Take another and feel the ocean beside you. Breathe again. And another. And notice how you are not falling. You're not drifting. You're not lost. You are held. Let your mind become like the horizon, wide enough that nothing needs to be pushed away. And in this wide space, something beautiful can happen. You can simply be, without defining what that is, without holding on to it, without needing to change it. Just the sound of the waves, just the warmth of the sunset just the movement of the air, just the quiet presence of you existing inside all of it. And for a few moments now, you may simply continue walking in silence as the ocean carries everything that remains, and the world holds you gently, completely, and without condition, as you fall peacefully into a gentle and restful sleep.